This is take one and rolling.
Rolling.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everyone out there is so amazing to see you guys today. Cornell Bunting here from the Stories to Create podcast, hanging out with none other than the Dennis and Norma Creary Foundation ladies, Nikki, Christina. Say hi to everyone.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Listen, today just gonna be a vibe. Yeah, we're gonna vibe, but we're gonna talk about what just unfolded in Jamaica with this category 5 young lady them called Melissa.
Dotty gal Melissa.
Man, someone sent me a recording that's in St. Elizabeth that is in the mess of all the mess right now.
Yeah.
And I got a little bit emotional when I was hearing some of the stuff. But from what you ladies have seen so far, along with your families that are there, what is that looking like?
I mean, well, thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
Talk about the foundation a little bit.
Yes.
My name is Nikki Creary Rosenstark, and I'm been living here in the States for a long time, but my heart is in Jamaica.
Yes.
And our family is from a place called Above Rock, so in St. Catherine. So
We're gonna talk about Above Rocks.
we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
Above Rocks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christina.
Christina Gonzalez. I'm Auntie Nikki's niece. We met Cornell in Jamaica, actually, in Kingston at the AC
Yeah.
Hotel.
Oh my God.
Which I actually saw a reporter, I think, at the AC Hotel,
Yeah.
just showing the area around it. I don't think, for me, it doesn't seem like Kingston was hit too terribly,
Right.
thankfully.
Right.
My mom right now, though, is in Montego Bay, and it looks like absolute devastation.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
trees uprooted everywhere.
Yeah.
The
Oh my
doors came off of the there are a couple of doors on the inside that are gone, like
Yeah.
shutters gone, windows destroyed, and
But just seeing Montego Bay, the
Montego
topology
Bay.
just completely changed
It's-
from what you're used to seeing.
It's
Yeah.
serious. So you have a lot of people when they, with what just happened, people think back to when we first got a big hurricane, which was Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Yes.
How old were you when Gilbert happened?
I don't remember Gilbert. What was that? 2008? Something like
No,
that? 13?
that was 88.
88. Oh, I wasn't
1988.
born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew there was an 8 in there. I knew there was 8 in there, but I wasn't born.
You wasn't even born yet, people.
I saw a video, the funniest thing on Instagram that was like Melissa is Gilbert's daughter, and
Yeah,
Melissa's
oh.
going to Gilbert like, Daddy, like I'm trying to become a category 4, and he was like, No, man, you need to become a category 5. Like, it was funny. There's humor.
Well,
The
you
humor
have
is
to.
keeping me through. I
Yes.
think, to be
You
honest.
have to find the humor.
even though Gilbert was a category 3 and did a lot of damage. Listen, guys, and the reason we're gonna be conversating today is about what help will look like. Because I know a lot of you guys are down there nervous, don't know what the next
Yeah.
week or two look like for you guys. We're here to tell you guys it's gonna be okay, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're gonna build back better, stronger.
Yes, we're gonna
We're gonna
rebuild.
work together.
I mean, and I always tell people the infrastructure of a lot of the houses in Jamaica, terrible. So
Yes.
if something like this was to happen, now they understand because as of today, Black River is ground zero.
Ground zero.
Serious.
And seeing the devastation in Black River and St. Elizabeth, a place I love driving through and
Yeah.
have friends there. And my aunt has a house there in St. Elizabeth. We
Yeah.
stay at Jake's a lot, so it's really sad to see, especially Black River was such a focus on an
Right.
up and coming city and
Yes.
something that our prime minister was focused on, and so now we're starting over from zero.
Yeah.
And the Jamaican community all over the world, I've heard from everybody from
Yes.
everywhere asking how we can help.
Yeah.
So we're all
Yes.
really wanting to help.
And I feel like that's the thing. Like, we are sitting here in Florida right now. There are
Right.
people from the Jamaican diaspora everywhere who just feel helpless.
Yes.
Like, how do we help? And I think that's what drove us. Me and Auntie Nikki were sitting, and we had already been planning a toy drive in
Right.
December,
Yeah.
and we were like, we're doing a toy drive. Let's pause for a minute and like see what's really needed. We could collect supplies, we can collect donations to send help. Like, how can we help?
Yes.
And we thought that relief drive made a lot of sense, and people are so like it almost brought me to tears
Yes.
when driving in here just 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
The security guard was like, I said that we were going in to talk. She said your earrings are so cute.
Oh,
And
she
I was
looking
like,
at the
yeah,
flag.
I'm repping Jamaica. We're about to go on do a video
Yeah.
on relief for Hurricane Melissa, and she was like, how can I help?
Yes.
Immediately,
Yeah.
just
Yes.
immediately, how can I help?
Love
What do
that.
you need?
Yeah.
And I think that outpouring of love feels
Yes.
so
Yes.
good.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, and I know that Jamaicans, you guys know the diaspora community here. We love you guys, despite what anyone says. Sometimes people experience there is not as they would hope.
Yeah.
But we have a beautiful island that we love so much, and it is so promising with so many that's there.
Yeah.
And so you ladies have this foundation that you formed. When was this foundation formed?
Thank you for asking that. So, I mean, we had some challenges, some tragedy in 2024. Both our parents passed away, and they lived strong, beautiful lives. My mother was 96, and my father was 89,
Wow.
and together for 60 odd years. I don't know. I can't do the math. Anyway.
96 is a lot of time.
It's
So
a lot
that's
of
good.
time.
Yes.
They were and
A long
and
life.
yet
A
we
long,
could have
beautiful life.
we could have taken 10 more years with them. You know what I mean? It's just it's hard to lose your parents,
Yes.
but it really got us reconnected with the community that they grew up in, and that our grandparents came from, and our great grandparents. I mean, Crary has been in Above Rocks for generations.
Right.
We came and helped build the church.
The gingerations.
Generation. So it was good to reconnect with the community and see everybody come out and they recognize us and they know us. Oh, you Claire, come back. Everybody excited to see what we're gonna do there, and so are we, and that's why when my parents died, we thought we would bring them down to Jamaica, bring them home, because my mother, who suffered from Alzheimer's for 14 years, always said she wanted to go home. She wanted to go to Above Rocks. And so we brought them back to Above Rocks and had a wonderful memorial service for them. And then we started the foundation soon after.
We're actually in their house right now, the house that they lived in while they were in Florida. And to Auntie Mickey's point, every day Grandma was like, my grandma, his mom, Grandma would say like, I want to go home, bring me home. And we'd be like, oh, we're going to Above Rocks?
Yes.
Can't wait. Like, let's go now.
Yeah.
We'd tell her the bus was coming. We'd go on walks with her to
That's
say
awesome.
we're walking to Above Rocks. And I think they would have been so proud and so
Absolutely.
grateful to
definitely.
be brought back home and
And to have
for
the
us to
foundation
be
and-
giving back to the community in
Right.
their name,
Yeah.
which Grandma and Grandpa, Dennis and Norma, it's the Dennis and Norma Crary Foundation.
Yes.
And so Dennis was my grandpa, Norma was my grandma, and they both got married in the church in Above Rocks.
Wow.
They played in my grandpa Dennis. He played the piano
Organ.
and the
Oh,
organ
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
in church
Wow.
for I don't know some
He
odd-
married. He
how
played the
many
piano for a
years?
lot of weddings, a lot of christenings, a lot of services.
That's
They were
beautiful.
all over the
Yes.
church, and my grandma was a Catholic school teacher,
Wow.
and so we just we had such a strong sense of community growing up, and the
belonging and
importance of
welcoming.
education, the importance of giving back. Not only Grandma was a teacher and Grandpa played the piano, but Grandpa also worked really closely with the Ministry of Finance. And
Okay.
I found out after he passed that so many small businesses he helped, so many
Yeah.
people, just like in the community in
Right.
Above Rocks who needed help. He was
Farmers.
always willing to lend a hand
That's
to.
beautiful.
And so it's in the spirit of them that we
I
just
love hearing you
wanted-
talk about daddy.
Yeah, that is so cool.
And
It's-
mommy.
You know, that's my grandma and my grandpa. Like,
That's
of course, we want their legacy to live on, and
Right.
we want everything I do in their name.
Yeah.
Everything I do with the power of all of my ancestors behind me,
Beautiful.
and and this foundation in particular, we built it to raise awareness for Alzheimer's
Right.
and to give back to the community in Jamaica.
And we're gonna touch on that in a little bit because people are like, how can you help individual prevent someone before, let's say, they get to age 80 getting Alzheimer's?
Oh,
Yeah.
And we can touch on that because there's fruits, there's
There's
different
Biohacking.
food that you eat
Yeah.
to keep
keep your brain
strengthening the
going.
brain and all these
Sleep.
things.
Managing stress.
Yes, managing
Playing
don't
puzzles,
stress.
games,
Yes.
Sudoku,
It's
keep your brain active.
it's a beautiful thing. So
Yes.
of course, Above Rocks, I know you guys. You heard all that. I know. Listen, you guys are big priority on the list of who will be getting help from this foundation. That is amazing. And so now, because everyone is trying to run around, figure out how they're gonna help, where they're gonna help, who they're gonna help, what that look like. We gonna kind of dive into a few areas of what we're gonna be doing and what the partnership is looking like and all those stuff. So you guys will have an understanding of what that help look like coming. So with that being said, what are some of the things that you ladies have thought of when it comes to help on the ground, what that's going to look like? What are you guys looking to get from donors and individuals that want to jump in and help?
Yeah, I think the need is greatest for just immediate basic needs. There are people right now without electricity, without power, without running water, without homes, without shelter. And so the immediate thing that we want is food.
Yes.
So canned goods,
Yes.
non-perishable items. We're thinking like proteins, so like mackerel, tuna,
Yes.
sardines,
Yes.
canned.
Yes.
And then that's the greatest need, I would say. Beyond that, like hygiene,
Yes.
toiletries, soaps, shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrush,
Yep.
just like basic
Yeah.
needs.
Yeah.
Back to
That's
the
what we
basics.
want to meet, and especially in the first 72 hours after the storm, I hear is when people have the most pain.
Oh yeah.
And so we're trying to get supplies out there as quickly as possible. So donations we're collecting, now through probably at least November 9th. November 9th, we're going to have a packing and
A drive
and
here.
a packing drive, and we'll have music, we'll have food, but we'll try and invite people from our community in Florida and Miami. There's so many Jamaicans in Miami.
Oh yeah.
There's so many Jamaicans in Florida, and
That's the beautiful thing is also we've been reaching out to other organizations
yeah,
and seeing how we can partner. So we're here with EHAS,
Yep.
an amazing organization that has helped Black River and
Man,
St.
yes.
Elizabeth last year, and now Ground Zero again.
Crazy.
So
It's crazy. The team was we just started 2 days ago, and they were like, look how much help we gave them last year, and I'm like, hey.
but that help didn't go in vain because
No.
now those
Absolutely.
people probably giving things back.
Well, yeah.
Karma begets
Yeah,
karma.
man. And well, people, hope. People want to know there's hope.
Yes.
yeah,
And so, when we do like what we did last year with the different organization that work with us, they saw there was hope. And so now with all this that happened, they know help is coming.
Absolutely.
Help is coming, and so we do acknowledge what this could look like for Jamaica, because it does get aggressive sometime when it comes to the aiding and all that. So there's a lot that we're assessing right now, and our approach on the ground, because I know a lot of the roads were either blocked or
Trees
some
fell,
some road were damaged.
wash away completely. Some roads gone.
Yeah, so
It's hard to imagine.
right.
It's hard to imagine the devastation that has taken place. And I was just watching the video yesterday, and this woman was showing the reporter her house, and it's caked in red mud. Her mattress caked in red mud, and
Yeah.
I just started crying. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's how she's going to sleep. So
Right.
blankets also, or anything packable like that
Yeah.
can give people some
True,
sense of
some
comfort.
Yeah.
Jinx.
People just want some comfort right now,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of people that don't have a house.
Yes.
The hurricane just took the house.
Yes.
The whole entire house. So
And they're in shelters now.
yes, they're in shelters. And we know that there is some shelters, like I was told this morning, that don't even have bathrooms. So, and there's the people there, they gotta walk a ways to go relieve
Yeah,
themselves
boy.
of whatever that look like.
Yeah.
So that in itself is just, I don't want to say sad, because we're already sad about what Melissa did. So,
Yeah.
but now we have to just rebuild, and what
Yeah.
does that look like?
Maybe toilet paper, wet wipes. I don't know.
The wet
More
wipes
Yes.
are
wet
great.
wipes.
I mean, you
More
can
high,
use
like
that.
on the note of
Whatever.
hygiene.
And whatever you can think of that you need, just put it in the comments, put it in, so that we can know, because we have our thoughts, we have our ideas, and
Right.
it could be some things,
That's true.
female products,
Yeah,
And-
because this will
tampons.
there will be people from Jamaica watching this
Oh,
too.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
tell us what you need.
Yeah. And you guys have the campaign set up where people can go and make a
Yes.
donation and stuff like this. So Give Butter. If you guys are familiar with Give Butter,
Yes.
you can go on there, and it's help
If you
for
can
Melissa.
zoom all the way into this QR code, we'll put a link, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But they'll
no, you
see
were
it too
saying it.
when they go on Give Butter. If they put in help for Melissa, it should
Yeah.
take them to the campaign.
Givebutter.com/help, the number 4,
Yeah,
Melissa.
yeah,
Just enter that, and
Yes.
you can RSVP. You can donate money.
yeah.
You can drop off supplies. We'll put the address for the collection sites.
Yes.
We are asking to hold off on clothes, like we said
Yeah,
now.
just food right now.
Food
and,
right
Food
now.
and
Bully
toiletries.
beef.
and hygiene products.
Aki.
Food and
Anything in a tin.
toiletries.
She said, "Aki."
Give me some Aki.
Oh.
I don't know if Jamaicans want Aki in a can down there.
I get
think
Aki from the tree. It's
Yeah.
alright. It's alright.
the tree
I
blow,
think-
you see the tree blow
You
away?
know, one of the things I know Jamaicans love bully beef.
Bully
Bully
beef,
beef.
man.
I think
Let me
protein.
tell you, I love
Yeah,
bully
man.
beef.
Right?
Oh, yeah, some man.
Listen, I still make bully beef once a week for dinner.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
Okay,
just-
not once a week.
We know about the bully beef, where you just put some onion in it and
Some
little bit of
tomato,
black pepper and tomato, and just put in a slap or 2 bread and
white
done.
rice.
we,
White rice.
we didn't even get that far. We just come out with a bag of bread, and everyone be like, "We get a sandwich,
Beef and
we good to
bread.
go, we good to go."
He
So
said slice of cheese, sure.
slice that cheese, we'll leave us up.
You know?
Listen, so I want you guys to understand that there's a lot of people here in the diaspora community that is looking to help with what this looks like, and so for the people that are watching right now, what can you say to them when they just feel like it's gonna be very long, and patience is huge, right? What kind of encouragement would you give?
I've been noodling as we're talking. There's
Yes.
this concept from Dr. Martin Luther King
Mhm.
that we all live in this home,
Yes.
our earth.
Yes.
There's a world home that
Mm-hmm.
we're all a part of. And we live in that house with you. Sometimes you think of it as we're neighbors.
Mhm.
We're not neighbors. We're in a house together.
Yes.
This is our home.
Yes.
Jamaica is my home, and Miami is my home, Florida is my home, but Jamaica is my home too. The world is my home.
Yes.
I live here on Earth. This is a climate change issue that we're not taking seriously. We're taking it very seriously. That you know, we all need to do our part, not just for this moment right now, but for our future for the future of the Earth. I would say, like, know that there is so much outpouring of love. The amount of messages of prayers that are being sent to Jamaica right now are not even something I can put to words. Like the amount of love that we're expressing, and we know that this could easily be any country, really, right? Like this could could happen anywhere, and
we have dodged the bullet so many times. We really have.
I mean, I think
how much time hurricane looked like it was gonna come
for Jamaica, Gilbert was the last big one, but
it's true.
I would say, you know, we can only control what we can control, and right now what we can control is being good to each other.
That's it.
Being kind to each other, sending love, giving a helping hand where we can while we're in this house together, you know. And one of the things that when Martin Luther King was describing this ideology of the world home, one of the things he said way back in the 80s, I think, was that it's becoming more and more apparent how close we are because of TV, he was saying at the time. And we didn't even have the internet. But he was saying, because you can see wars are being fought in your living room, was one of his quotes. And it's true, like, you know, sorry, not to get like overly. I'm about to get like overly political. I'm about to get overly political, but we're taking on right now. Every person takes on the pain, or every good person is taking on the pain of the world right now, and that's too much, right? That's a lot of pain. We have to find ways to be human, and to be in the year 2025 means that you have to be responsible. You have to be good. You have to help when a need for help arises, like this, a natural disaster that affected an entire country. You have to be willing to. This is what the United Nations is for. This is what the concept of a community, a world community, is for. This is what, because
it could happen anywhere. This natural disaster, it could have happened in the U.S.
and it is happening beyond, like it is happening to our family, to our mothers and our fathers and our aunts and our uncles and our sisters and our brothers and us. Like, we have Cornell, your house has been partially washed away. Like, it's happening to us too. You gave me a soapbox, so I'm like, let me bring it to Martin Luther King. I was waiting for that question.
That's lovely.
We're all in this together, is what I say. We're gonna build back together.
Yes, and you know, I was just kind of thinking on. There's always something going on somewhere in the world. It's but we're here in America, and of course, we're looking forward to what kind of help we can send you guys' way. And of course, as we're sitting here, there's people in Europe, other parts that are connected to Jamaica, in that's Japan, looking at
Hong Kong,
what the help's going to look like from them as well. So there's a lot of help's going to be coming. And listen, I just want you guys to understand what that's going to look like and embracing that.
Can I say, I've been coming down to Jamaica, since I've lived here every year, once or twice a year. And there were some times when you didn't want to drive by yourself at night, in the 2000s, 2010 time, and to see where Jamaica has come.
It has evolved.
I mean, it really has evolved, and I have seen it. I have felt it when I come home, and I feel safe, and people are smiling, and people are exercising. Life good when people have time to go for a run,
Listen.
Right? It's and so it is really, really sad to see. I can't say sad
Yeah.
because it's like, man, the country, we're
Yeah.
just taking off. We had a
Yeah.
successful election. Nothing.
Right.
It handed power to
Yeah.
the power. There was
Yeah.
no protest. Everybody said, good
Right.
race,
Yeah, man.
race well done.
Right.
And that was it. And we're on to building. And now we're back to rebuilding. But now we have better contacts. We have better people.
Mhm.
We have contracts. We have developers that we didn't know before. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can
And-
also spur this faster.
You want to be in a place where you can catch the aid and you can catch the
Yeah.
rebuilding and you can catch like Jamaica was prepared.
Right.
I think the watching glued to CNN and
JIS.
glued to JIS and
Yeah.
glued to ABC and everyone that was covering, and like the preparedness, like I think
That really
say what
helps
you will
save
about
lives.
whatever political party you're affiliated with, but the purpose of a government is to protect its people.
Yes.
And I think the Jamaican government is showing that they have the ability
Yes.
to do that,
Yeah.
and I thank God for that.
Yes, Jamaica needed that, and the time we're in right now, because we're in a paradigm shift,
Yes.
and I think there's a lot of individuals that's trying to catch up or play catch up, whatever that looks like, but understanding how to apply yourself in the now, like where technology is at a crazy rate, where it's doing massive things, where people are possibly scared of being replaced.
Yeah.
All that stuff with what this relief is going to look like, I think it's safe to say that we could be able to rebuild most of Jamaica in 2 years.
Rebuild
Really
better.
fast.
Rebuild
Rebuild
better.
Yeah,
better.
definitely.
Rebuild
And
better.
it's gonna have new wiring, and it's
Yeah.
gonna have new systems, and so let's just
It's an
keep
opportunity.
the
fiber.
positivity
More
going.
fiber.
More fiber.
Yeah.
Fiber.
We're gonna keep building more. This, we can't question what the universe has in
Right.
store for us,
Right.
and this beautiful energy. Some people call God. This hurricane happened, and there's a. You could say all this destruction was terrible, or you could say no, it's a time for all Jamaicans to come together, band together
Right.
for the bigger cause, which is rebuilding this beautiful island that we all love so much.
What was the Bob Marley quote we put on our flyer? Something like
Lively up yourself.
No, it was not lively up yourself. No. It was like you only know how strong you are when you have to be strong.
We have to be strong.
Then
Yeah.
you find out how strong you really are.
Yeah.
And it's true.
It is
like
true.
you weather the storm
Right.
and you come out
Yeah.
stronger for it.
As you mentioned Bob Marley, because they have an interview that they did with Bob Marley. I want to say it was 72 somewhere there or whatever. But he was talking about how the earth was upset with us because we keep this
Yes.
Facts.
disrespecting the earth.
Yeah.
Fair.
And he's like, he's gonna come back and give you a lick and say,
No, but
he
you
Fair.
know,
didn't say it the way it
But
was.
on that note, though, I read Jamaica is one of the most climate responsible countries on the planet,
So-
and so it does feel a little unfair. Not to, I'm like
Oh.
no politics, no religion, and I'm
Right.
like politics, religion,
Yeah.
but
God,
but,
no.
I do feel bad for our country that let me not even say it, but
it's
but
good. So
it's a climate responsible country,
it has to be. You know why? Because I was just telling someone that didn't know this. Jamaica is a mountain, and it looked like an iceberg. The bigger portion of Jamaica is under the water,
Mhm.
but you don't necessarily see that from how you're seeing it because of how it sits. I mean, Blue Mountain Peak is over 4,000 feet.
Yeah.
Or whatever that
Square-
is. So,
that's a
and it's
meters.
in I want to say it's in the top 20 of highest mountains or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It is a very high mountain.
It is,
When
it
you,
is. I
You
mean-
tell
Yeah.
people it get
Mountain.
cold in Jamaica, they don't believe
Yeah, man, it could. You could say
Well,
something
cold
like
is
this.
relative. I hear
Yeah,
you, my New Hampshire friends.
It's New Hampshire people. But let's say it's like this. Jamaica is literally just up here.
yeah.
The rest of it is down. That's why it's just That's Strong Island, you know, man. Yeah, you heard them say we lick about what?
Talawa.
Yeah. So
And we're Talawa.
yes, it's a beautiful thing. So with that being said, you know, you guys are gonna be going down on the ground. Yeah.
Yes.
People will get to meet you guys, and you get to reach some of those people that are really in need.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
our CEO is on the ground now, Charmaine Gonzalez. She is there
Yes.
and mobilizing. So she's also going to be letting us know what people need.
My mommy.
Yeah.
My sister.
The movement. The
Yes.
movement. It's
And I have a ticket now, but we'll see if the plane can take off.
yeah. Well, you know, we want to always make sure we understand what we're going into, and not necessarily going in and then we get
And
there
become
we
one of
stand
the
in and we
one
like,
of the
oh,
stranded.
What do we do? What do you know? So
No, yeah, we want to. We don't want to go with our two hands. We
Yeah.
want to
Right,
go
right.
with help,
Purpose.
with supplies,
You
with
know,
things
And
that
we
are
don't want to
needed.
take too long either.
no, that's definitely not happening.
Yes.
We don't want
But,
to take too long.
You know, I gotta say, as I was saying that, and I was looking at you, I was remembering there was these guys were doing like I don't even know what they call those strikes or whatever, when they go and they do the campaign with the stuff and they go
Oh,
marching.
protesting.
Protesting. These people all went protesting, and this one guy, he's in the protest, and he's like, "What are we protesting for?" They didn't even know what they're protesting. Like, it was hilarious.
Oh my
So,
God.
Probably saw a crowd and
Yeah.
joined in.
Yeah, but it was. But I'm saying that to say this: like,
Yeah.
we understand the amount of damage that was done in certain areas, so we're not just gonna go and not know where to be effective. We want to be effective, you know, and we're not trying to just give to an organization that's not necessarily gonna get to the people that are effective. We have organization that help these people, so this is why.
Or sitting in some
Yes.
warehouse somewhere waiting for paperwork.
Right,
You're bringing
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's important for us too. We're small, you know. We just
Yeah.
want to be hand to hand. Like
Yeah,
I want to see
Action
the
ready, yeah.
canned food
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
into someone's hands.
Yeah.
who need
And
it.
they
I'm not
open
handing
it
it off
and-
to
Right.
some big company
Yeah.
that is
Right,
gonna
yeah.
do
Yeah.
God knows what.
We
with
want-
it. No,
so
no
whatever
offense
you
to
need.
all of the
Yeah.
companies that are.
And I really, I want to go
doing
down
work.
and help. I want to clean.
Yeah.
I want to help with the cleanup. So
Yes.
in my community, we also have a lot of contractors and
Water boat ready.
carpenters. And, you know, if you guys want to come down to Jamaica,
She's
you know.
gonna be in Waterboot, people.
You
It's
know
gonna
I'm going to be in a
beautiful.
water boot and gloves.
There
Where are
you
my
go.
my
We
shit?
just- we want to do what we can. to
Yes,
help.
yeah.
We're able-bodied.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yes.
Thanks be to God.
Yes.
And we,
All the limbs work.
all the limbs work,
There you
and
go.
we're gonna use them.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. So, you know, with that being said, guys, we want you guys to know you are loved. Help is coming. It's a beautiful thing.
Love.
I like that. And listen, for you guys that possibly can't, you know, be present or physical, definitely go donate to the relief drive that we have going. The event is happening here in Miami on November 9th. They got an RSVP for the address.
If you RSVP, will
Yeah.
provide the address.
So, listen,
Um,
it's going to be dope.
Yeah.
We got dope ladies that's doing dope things.
Dope.
It's a beautiful thing, and we
We're
hanging
doing
out
what
with.
we can.
We
We
hanging
have
out with the
friends.
Dope
kids.
dog.
It's a beautiful thing. So listen, with that being said, we'll see you guys more soon. You guys gonna see me more, so, and of course you're gonna see them more too. So it's gonna be a beautiful thing.
Awesome.
So we're gonna stop this one, and then we're gonna do.
And it's like it was off the whole time.